Morning, Jason Barry here. We are doing a dive trip. Check that out. It is 49 degrees. I don't think I'm mentally prepared for today. We had one of the local charter captains reach out for some help. I guess one of his customers lost a GoPro and a rod and reel setup, and apparently the rod and reel has some sentimental value to him. So it was a buddy of Chad's, and he asked Chad if he would run out there with him and do a dive for it. I got the invite along just to go and look around, see if we can't find those couple things. Apparently it's a spot they've been getting Cobia on, so we're bringing the guns. We're going to try to shoot a Cobia. So before we dropped in, I asked what the deal was with the fishing pole and whether or not it had a fish on it when it was lost. And he had told me that it had a shark on there. So we knew this was a slim chance as we were dropping down, but we gave it a shot anyway.
Oh, shit.
Now, usually after you get a second shot in these fish, they calm down a little bit. Not the case on this one. He went crazy. I definitely needed a little bit of help on it. I mean, I probably could have got a second shot myself, but he was going pretty crazy, and he looked like he was about to tear out. At this point, I'm trying to get Chad's shaft free because I know there's more Cobia around. I haven't seen one yet. Chad said later on that he did see one, and he was loading up his free shaft at the moment, and he was just waiting to get his line back when I was done with it. So I worked on that before I even strung him up, just to get Chad back in the game. So I know most of you guys are here for the Cobia action due to the thumbnail and title, but if you stay tuned till the end, you'll see a guest appearance of good old Blackie Grouper. And also, if you guys are enjoying the content, please think about subscribing to the channel. I would really like to get up to that 1,000 subscriber mark so I can monetize. It would do me a huge favor.
Oh. There you go.
So I figured Chad had a really good shot on this fish. I didn't think that he really needed my help on it, but it was a big fish, and he didn't really put a whole lot of pressure on him. He just wanted that second shot just to be sure. Like I said, the second shot always puts these guys down pretty hard, so that's what we were trying for. Now that we got the cobias wrapped up, it's time to start looking for that rod and reel. So my thought process on this is to do a perimeter on the lower level, thinking that if a shark was still circling the wreck, maybe it got hung up in it. And then after I did the lower level, I would move up to the upper deck and see if it got hung up there. Couple really big mangroves right there, but we're on a mission. We got enough fish on the stringer. Man, that's a beautiful sight. I love seeing them cobias swim in so close, especially when you don't need one anymore. We're already boat limited on them, so we get to just play with these couple. As I was making my way over the top deck looking for that rod, I started finding these vertical jigs. I started grabbing them. They're a pretty good constellation prize anyway. I think I ended up picking up 4 or 5 of them. So that shark came in once we were out of bottom time anyway, so it's time to start heading up. We never really had to deal with them anymore after that.
We gotta get over to that side anyway. There's a bunch of jigs, I think, attached to it. Got it. No. They're hooked on that stringer though, I think. Oh shit. The ladder. Yeah. How do I get it? How do I get my feet on it? I was just trying to smash my feet. Woo.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh shit. You good?
Chad, take your tape off.
I got him fatty. Lord, yeah, bud.
Oh, he's way bigger than I thought he was.
That's a good fish. How big is the school one down there, you think?
There's at least 4 more.
I saw a pair and I saw another sea. How big was it? See any shark?
Yeah. Alright, grab his thing. Only one came close enough, but it was a quick one. If you live getting in the boat, you won the tournament. If you don't live coming in, I'm taking your fish.
That'd be fine. I'll get these freaking data tags over here. Get things ready for full dive charters, man. Come on. Yeah.
Oh, I'm just gonna roll in like an orca.
Orcas don't roll. What rolls? Spirit animal.
Oh god, that's a big cobia, man.
Yeah, there's another one. I saw you wait like finger gunning them after that.
That
thing's 100%.
Yeah, he come cruising through and I was like,
well, that was swimming right up to me.
yeah.
We think 50 pounds?
I didn't think he was legal. No, he is.
A little thin.
But he swam right up to me. I'm like, oh, then you're like, oh, and you go over and shoot him. I'm like, oh, I thought he was short. And then
That one came through and I finger gunned him or whatever, and then I seen you shot him at the same time. I was like, that was pretty cool. So this is the second dive. We went in for the GoPro. Apparently they were about 400 feet off the wreck when it broke off the leader. Again, we didn't know that it wasn't attached to a weight, so this is near impossible to find as well. I think we were only down for probably 8-9 minutes, and Chad actually found the thing. You can hear him clicking on his tank in the background, letting me know that he got it.
That's awesome. Still attached to a shark somewhere? I don't know how in the hell you... I seen you hold the line doing the circles. That was a good idea. Dude, I was getting so disoriented done. Yeah, he was taking the line and doing big circles, holding on to the line.
Yeah, I had that float almost to the bottom.
Yeah. About 80 feet away from the mark.
So unfortunately, we weren't able to find the fishing pole. And luckily, I have no idea why or how we were able to find that GoPro. Next up, he had a nice ledge nearby that he said should be really cool to check out. He really wanted to know what was on the bottom of it. So Chad and I did a drop on that. He seemed pretty excited to see what all we could get. So here's the special ledge at the very end with a surprise guest. We are ready. So this ledge here, he said was super special. He's caught all kinds of stuff on it. Naming off a couple of them, hogfish, he expected big gags, nice mangroves. He even said that he caught a couple blacks here before. So I definitely seen some nice gags. You can see them running around all over the place, and I seen a couple of really nice mangroves way up in the water column. I'm not sure where they ended up going, but I'm in search for one of them hogfish. I did have a male pop up over here. It's not like he was huge, but he was a good one to shoot. He ended up slipping off the back end of my free shaft. So I was trying to get that gun back up and ready to finish off that hog before it made it into the ledge, but I couldn't quite do it. I ended up looking out here to the left, and I noticed a black grouper sitting out there looking pretty. He was all marbled up and jet black tail. I know it's hard to see in the camera. So I followed him quite a ways, which I lost track of the fish a while ago. I just followed this little stretch of hard bottom, trying to figure out if he brought me, or if he was going to a different part of the ledge or a different ledge entirely. And I found this other ledge out here. It was running a different direction. I followed it along. It kind of made a 90-degree and petered out to nothing. All this ledge looks pretty good, but it just doesn't have deep enough undercut for a fish that size. There's a few other little stuff out here around it, but I ended up turning around and going back the other direction. So the idea was to try to get back to that original ledge. I knew I could make it there because I followed a strip of hard bottom out here. I knew it was a ways, but when I got most of the way back, I actually ran into that black grouper again. It almost seems like it was in the same place that I seen him the first time. And I tried to take a long shot at him and ended up missing. So he took off pretty hard. I never did wound him, and a lot of times you have to put a shaft in him to get him to rock up, but I decided to follow him that direction. I knew he was going someplace. He had a hole over there somewhere that he really liked. So I followed him that way and ran into this little horseshoe ledge. So in my opinion, this was a third ledge. We never did make it to the main break. The main break headed this direction, would have been on my right-hand side, and this one is got the undercut on my left-hand side. So it's definitely a weird little series of ledges here. So I ran out of ledge that other way, so I turned around and came back, and I saw a little puff of smoke just beyond where I started to look on this ledge. So I figured that had to have been it. I seen a little jewfish there, and I was kind of hoping that that wasn't it, and I started looking behind him and ended up finding him. At this point, I'm doing everything by feel. I didn't know how well I hit him. I could see that I hit him in the head, but I didn't know if I hit kind of sideways because he was leaning there sideways. I got my hand in there feeling around and actually put the shaft right where I wanted to. You could see that I was looking at my thumb when I was shooting him. No sense in really looking under the ledge with it that smoked up.
Had to hunt him down pretty good. What's that? I don't know. I don't think so. He was out. He brought me to like 2 other ledges.
Oh, here?
Yeah. Woo! Well, I saw him right where we went down. I shot a freaking hogfish.
Oh no!
And then shot him with my pre-shaft. And he got out. When I was reloading, I seen him out in the sand. I was like, that's freaking black. It's like, screw this hogfish, I'm going after him.
Hogs in there?
No.
Is it have any undercut to it?
Where he was, yeah. There's jewfish in there and him. There might have been another one, I don't know. He ain't bad. Probably, what, 20 pounds? He load up on mains. Does that hog got 2 holes in it? I lost a hog.
Did you?
Yeah.
So what?
It was legal. Right off the rip, man. He got off the end of the free shaft and got underneath that ledge. I don't know how deep it is.
I lost 2. After we went down, I'm like, she's come back, I think.
What happened?
I was trying to find you.
I don't even know where I ended up, man. Somewhere out the front.
Yeah, you were way off the bow. Surely he didn't leave you to die.
Did you need help? Did you think I was coming back?
Just sitting there on the bottom on your GoPro.
I seen a gag out there, and I was like,
Sitting on the ledge, just set my gun down. Just had a cocktail. Yeah.
I seen that gag out there, and I thought it would be better out there. He was like out in the sand.
Yeah. Got a few nice bangs.
Yeah, I've seen a couple.
This is a very good thing spot. You seen a yellowtail? I fucking black right there, boy. What did I hear? No. Oh, you got black! That's fun.
Yeah, I seen him out in the sand after I lost that hog, and I didn't even look in the ledge for the hog. Hey, dude, it took me forever. I mean, I brought me a little horseshoe over there.
Yeah, he fucking came up and way up here.
Dude, this is it. This is gonna be my black I turn in.
God dang. You'd rather lose?
You'd rather lose? I gotta get an amberjack now.
Yeah, go to the East Coast.
I just need the species.
Yeah, he's going after top dogs. So he's
I gotta have all the species covered.
Oh, nice.
I would feel better if that was a 80-pounder, but at least now it's a species.
There you go.
That might be the biggest one I've gotten this year.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yeah,
I missed
dude.
all the bike trips, man.
And when we did do them, we left them
Yeah. I mean, I passed over a 50-60.
on the rotate.
Yeah. So a little conclusion for the day. We ended up weighing and measuring all those fish. My cobia was 45 inches, about 35 pounds. Chad's ended up going 55 inches and ended up weighing about 60 to 65 pounds. And the black grouper, I don't remember how long he was, like 33 or 34, 35 inches, something like that, but right around 20 pounds. So we got to turn in a couple tournament fish, which was pretty cool. Put some meat on the deck. I really do wish that we could have been able to find the rod and reel for the guy, but we found the GoPro, so I guess that was one needle in the haystack anyway. I think if that fish, or if that rod was not on a shark, we would have found it for sure. It wouldn't have been that hard, but being it had a shark on, it's gone. I mean, it might be on the next wreck over, you never know. We were hopeful anyway, but it didn't work out. And I got a couple other videos in the works. I'm not sure which ones I'm gonna release first or which ones I'm gonna finish first. I got a good little duck hunt we're gonna be doing this weekend, and I'm hoping to film some of that. So it might be that, it might be something else. We will see. But anyway, we will see you guys on the next one.